Yeah, she got it, 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 she got it.
Hi guys, welcome to Keeping It Real with Yogi. I'm your host Yogi, and now it's time to get real. So today we're going to talk a little bit about forgiveness. That's a big one, right? So let's Google and see what Google has to say about forgiveness. Okay, it says forgiveness is the intentional and voluntary process by which a victim undergoes a change in feelings and attitude regarding an offense. I'll read it again. It's an intentional and voluntary process by which a victim undergoes a change in feelings and attitude regarding an offense. How many people out there have ever been offended? How many people have ever been done wrong? Talked about, mistreated, dogged all the way out? I have. And how many of you, when undergoing an offense, you felt like, I don't give a good god darn, I never, ever use all them adjectives. Never, ever gonna forgive you. Not ever in a million years. Have you ever felt like that? I have. And did you know this? That I found out not too long ago, that me saying I'm not ever gonna forgive them didn't hurt them. It hurt me. It hurt you. Did you know that? Let's see. Tyler Perry even says on here, one of his memes, he says, it's not an easy journey to get to a place where you forgive people, but it's such a powerful place because it frees you. Did you know that? Forgiveness is not about the other person. It's about you. Learning you something today, huh? Because I'm telling you, I've been offended. I've been done wrong. And I'm telling you, I have really said to myself, I made it like a decoration. I'm putting my foot down on this. You is not finna get my forgiveness. You are not, because you did me wrong. I'm telling you, it'll be a cold day in Hades before I forgive you. And stood by it too. I meant that thing when I said it. And you know what happened when I said that? And I meant that thing and I put my foot down? I got sick. My hair was falling out. Headaches, stomach aches, mental aches. You know, you can have a mental ache. For real. Went through depression and everything else because I was putting my foot down, thinking to myself that I'm hurting someone else when all I was doing was hurting me. Because forgiveness is not about the other person. Hear me when I say this. Forgiveness is not about the person that offended you. Forgiveness is for you. It's for you to be free. See the freeness? See the birds? See how free? Don't it look? Caged in freedom. You want to be caged in or you want to be free. It's just that simple. Now, don't get me wrong. Forgiving someone, it's a learning process. It's an actual learning process. It's not easy to do. As time goes on, it becomes easier. But just off the rip, it's not an easy thing to do because it's this thing in us called pride. That we feel like if we forgive you, we doing something bad to ourselves. No. Unforgiveness hurts you. The person that offended you go on about their life. They're doing whatever it is they want to do. Probably offending someone right now as we speak. You know, they living. They not sitting there. They're not crying. They're not sad. They're not depressed. Their hair not falling out. Hair just growing all down their back. You know, they fine. You the one left in it. So why not free yourself? Why wait for someone to say, I'm sorry? Why wait for someone to say, please forgive me? You don't have to wait. Because you're freeing yourself. Literally, true story. I had someone do something to me. Give you an example without telling all my business. You know, nowadays, you can go downtown and you can take a warrant out for someone. You can say that they did this, they did that. You ain't got to have no proof. You can just go do that. And they will get picked up. They will go to jail. Crazy. I don't know who came up with this, but someone did, and they ran with it. But this is true. Go check it out if you think I'm making up some stuff. And I had someone do this to me. I almost said in church. Oh, dang, it came out. But anyway, I had someone actually do this to me, right? And I was mad because I was like, shoot, I'm not trying to be going to jail. That's not my thing, you know what I'm saying? And so I was really angry. I was angry at the fact that you would muster up such a lie. And then, two, I was actually being punished for it. I had to go through the whole thing of bonding out and going to court for something I did not do. So I felt in me, I had every right to say, I'm not going to forgive you. You got me messed up. You know? But then it's like a big beam of light came to me. Seriously, I'm not making this up. It's like a big beam of light came to me and it said, forgiven. Now, I had a debate with this beam of light. It's like, what did you mean? I didn't do nothing. I did not do nothing wrong. And this person did this to me, you know. But I said, okay, I'm going to let it go. I forgive him. And you know why I did that? Because I've done stuff to people before that I wanted to be forgiven for. So I was like, okay, I'll forgive him. You know what I'm saying? It was a process. I had to say it first. I had to keep saying it over and over and over for it to feel real. But once I let that go, you know, every time I saw him, I wasn't trying to bust him in the back of the head. You know what I'm saying? Not wondering, you know what I'm saying? I wondered if I'd pop him real quick, if anybody would see that. You know what I'm saying? All that was let go. So when I saw him, I just saw a person. When they walked by, it was just somebody walking by. Had absolutely no feelings. My stomach didn't wrench up. You know what I'm saying? My fist didn't ball up. It was just regular life. And so a couple months went by, and this person came to me. This was when I was in church. Came to me during a church service. And he said to me, I am so sorry. I apologize. And you know what? It felt good to be able to say, you know what? I forgave you months ago. You know, I still forgive you, and I appreciate you know, coming to me and you being raw and naked and saying, you know, I apologize. I truly appreciate that. But you were forgiven months ago. And that made me feel really good because that's a hard thing to do. That's especially, it's hard to forgive someone when they apologize, more or less if they never apologize to you. That's a hard pill to swallow, but it felt really nice to be able to just tell that person, honestly, that's been gone. Could you imagine being locked up for absolutely nothing and still being able to forgive that person? That took a lot. And in my journey of finding out and learning about forgiveness, one of the biggest things that I had to realize is I had to tell myself, Yogi, have you ever offended someone? Have you ever offended? I've offended people on purpose. Now, let's just keep it real. I have, because I have to word things really careful. I was about to say I'm the type of person that, but I'm going to erase that because words are very powerful. You have to watch what you speak. I used to be the type of person that if you press the right button, this thing right here is worse than a loaded gun. My mouth is worse than a loaded gun. And if you was to get me really, really hype, I would shoot you down with it. So I have purposely hurt and offended people purposely with my mouth. I have. And then days or weeks go by, I'd be like, oh man, I shouldn't have said that. I really should not have said that. So when I felt remorse for that and I asked for forgiveness, I wanted that person to forgive me. So that's why I had to think. Sometimes you have to turn stuff around. You have to turn it away from how you see it and see it from someone else's eyes. See it from someone, because I am not, well, once again, I was about to say I'm not perfect, but I am. I'm perfect. I make mistakes, but I am perfectly made. My creator made no mistakes when he made me. You know what I'm saying? But because I'm human, I make mistakes. And so when I make mistakes and I want someone to be able to say, I forgive you, that has to be something I'm willing to give. We as people have to stop requiring and asking people for stuff that we are not willing to give. So if I'm not willing to forgive someone, how dare I ask for forgiveness? Even in your religions, every single religion that I've ever looked up and studied, forgiveness is a big part of it. All of them. It speaks about forgiveness. And that's just because forgiveness is so big. Like it's a catch-22. You can't ask for it if you can't give it. You just can't. It's just not, it don't go together. How are you going to ask for something you're not willing to give? And if you believe you're perfect and you never do nothing wrong, oh, honey, you need someone like me in your corner that tell you what you doing wrong. So you can't never feel like that. Like, I don't never do nothing wrong. I don't need no forgiveness. You know what I'm saying? Incorrect. Get you a me in your life to point it out to you. But back on track, I had to decipher and dissect me in order to learn to forgive others. You know what I'm saying? So in that journey, like I said, I started to really, really, really work on me and that, because holding unforgiveness, that bitterness, that darkness, it hurts you. You'll find yourself being sick physically, emotionally, spiritually, really sick. And that's where that cage comes in. This is unforgiveness. That's what that looks like. You're caged in. You're not free. You're not happy. Everything's going wrong. Once you forgive, it starts to look like that. You're free. You know what I'm saying? So you have to really, really, really work on that. I know it's a big thing. Pride is a thing. It's a really big thing. And a lot of times we don't want, because we just feel like they shouldn't have done that. And if I forgive them, I'm saying it's okay. No, you're not saying it's okay. You're not saying it's okay when you forgive. You're doing it for you. You're not doing it for them. You're setting yourself up for failure if you think that forgiveness is about the other person. Because it's not. It's about you. It's about healing you. It's about making a healthier you and a brighter you. And you start to grow and you start to learn all this stuff from just simply forgiving. It's simple, you know? And once you get that concept together and you realize that, hey, it's not about them. It's about me. I want to be free. I'm going to let this go. You can hold on to, because I've had things done to me, you know. Have you ever had stuff done to you and you're just like, man, why? Why? Have you ever just felt like that? Why? Like, I had a really rough childhood. I've had things done to me from childhood, young adult. I just have. And I was be feeling like, why? Do I have something stamped on my head that say offend me, hurt me, use me, abuse me? You know, now it's true that some of us get more than others because of the kind of energy we put out. We're a little more receptive to getting hurt. But that just means that you have to, you know what I'm saying, straighten yourself up, get yourself aligned where you need to be, you know, spiritually, emotionally, and all that good stuff. But you start feeling like, why me? Why me? I'm sick of it. So when you get sick of it, now you want to put that callus on your heart. And I'm not forgiving nothing. Don't do that to yourself. You deserve to be free. You deserve to be free. And you can free yourself by simply forgiving what's been done wrong with you. That don't mean be a dummy and let it happen over and over and over and over and over again, because forgiveness don't mean be dumb. It means forgive what had happened. Forgive that person for that injustice. For you, not them. Now, it may become a time when you grow to where you feel like, okay, I'm forgiving them for them. But I'm not there yet. I forgive them for me. Anyway, I hope I have been some help to you today. I hope I've brought some kind of something to your life, because this is why I do this. This is why I just woke up one day and I was like, oh, hey, I have a lot to say, and I hope what I say can help someone. So this is why I do this. So I hope that I helped you. If I have, feel free to like, share, and subscribe. And once again, this is Keeping It Real with Yogi. I'm Yogi, and thanks for keeping it real with me, guys.
Yeah, she got it, 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 she got it.